What's up, PU? Little Gashadons of PU. We're about to lose Gashadon. Pray for my boy. I'm about a week late, but I still want to talk about PU World Cup Finals because it's a pretty big event in our little PU community. And I haven't even seen the games yet, so I figured I may as well record this too. I did see parts of this endgame, and I know it's a long game, so I'm gonna skip through this one a bit faster than the others. But we have US South versus China. I don't even think I introduced the teams playing yet, but it's US South versus China. Actually, the title will probably say it. But Tom Holland and Suzuka. I'm pretty sure it's Suzuka. Suzuka, I think they have like a funky team. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. It's interesting. There's two knockers. Like I'd love hazards on this team, but I guess just stealth rocket's fine. There's potentially 3 strong priorities on this team with E-Speed, Fake Outs, and Sucker Punch. So I think you can justify not having a Scarfer here and just having Ambipom fastest because there's so much priority anyway. So I'd honestly guess this is like a defensive Florcus or a Specs Florcus. There's also 2 knockers, which is pretty big because Tom Holland brought Stall. And Stall has the knocker Gastrodon, who can absorb Skuntank, but it also can die to Wochen if Wochen has either Substitute or Power Whip. And we'll see later that it indeed does have Power Whip. I mean, Substitute, holy shit. So that's annoying for Tom. He is going to have to lose his items. Palossand, the dynamic between Rocker and Removal, because Tom's team hates switching into hazards, it'll really want the Altaria to keep him off. Palossand, if it's Sludge Bomb, or even Shadow Ball actually, it can maybe potentially beat Altaria. Especially Brave Bird Altaria. Ambipom, wait, no, there's 3 knockers on this, because Ambipom also has knock. So, holy shit, like, there's really going to be a lot of pressure on the items. So actually, yeah, cool team from Suzuka. Tom's team is a stall team, and I don't like Grafai. I can't really say too much about this stall team like as a whole because high key washed as hell, and I can't really tell what immediately beats it, like meta-wise. But if the Florg is Specs, or even just like Wish, I think it can do some heavy lifting here against it, and the triple knock is quite dangerous. However, Gastrodon is hard to break. The only thing that can really break Gastrodon here is like a Specs Florg, but as long as hazards are off, Knackle should handle that, and potentially Tom's Florgus can handle that, while Rocks weaken the Florg. And the other annoying Mon, yeah, Altaria, Gastrodon, Knackle Stack are like pretty annoying, and then Florg can heal him up. I don't think the Grafai is doing much this game, although it can definitely trick something onto the Palossand, which makes hazard removal easier for Tom. I don't know the sets, by the way, but yeah. It can definitely trick, it can definitely Poison Touch, which would be really annoying for Palossand. And without further ado, if I'm Suzuka, I lead... probably Ambipom's a fine lead, because if Tom leads Gastro, you can just go to Florg and start breaking. And on as Tom, I probably lead Knackle. But you don't want to lead into... Yeah, you probably lead Gastro, yeah. Probably lead Gastro. Because you don't want to lead into a knocker. Then you're immediately forced to do something. You could also lead Grafai, but that like reveals your card super fast. I think it's possible to do though. It's just annoying to lead Ambipom. So yeah, lead Ambipom into lead Grafii. This is why I didn't want to lead Grafii, because now you take a fake out. And it's not even helmet, so yeah. So this Ambipom is going to be doing a lot of pivoting. Is it Trailblaze? It's not Trailblaze. Okay. Into the... This is exactly what I was talking about with the lead. You can... If Tom goes Gastro, you can always come Florges and start breaking. If it is indeed breaking Florges, and from the damage on Knuckle, it is definitely a breaking Florges, because Psychic Noise has 0 base power. And that did a decent chunk. Okay. Gonna let the players shuffle around for a bit. This is interesting. He's getting up his own hazards, but like, I think Tom hates the hazards more. Although he might be trying to limit Florg, which is understandable. Okay, never mind. Yeah, these hazards are doing crazy damage. Ooh, no. That was an odd call of mine. If you just Moonblast here. I mean, Moonblast here is super free. Okay, I just noticed also that Suzuka's team has no removal. So, Tom can... And he doesn't even have boots on Florg, and he doesn't have boots on Paolo, and he doesn't have boots on Skuntank. So, Tom should really get all these hazards up, I think. Yeah, just like attack and get all the hazards up. So, I think Calm Mind was not really great. Yeah, this is like a ballsy Florges switch. It's actually like, if you were Tom, do you ever just... Yo, if you're Tom, do you ever just like Terra Poison here? Maybe not. But it looks possible to just Terra Poison and win immediately. Especially if he's hard switching Florg and you get like a drop. Yeah. I think this could have been played like quite aggressively here from Tom. So he plays a bit passive, a bit scared. That is what I do too. So I fully know well how annoying it is to be bad. Not saying Tom's bad, but it's annoying to rewatch stuff like this and to just know that, holy shit, my opponent was also really scared. Because this is like almost a panic Florg switch, I feel like. So now, because Florg came in for free, the Knuckle is going to have to come in on Moonblast plus Rocks, which is going to do so much. Yeah, that's so much damage. And Tom is on the back foot. After a pretty great first few turns, he's on the back foot. So this is Helmet Skunk? Oh, no helmet. Now is it going to taunt because you're dead to hazards? Oh, come on. No taunt. Aggressive Florg back in, and this Florg keeps coming in on turns where it's not attacked, which is pretty funny. And Knuckle dies. That's huge. And yeah, this graph is probably Choice Scarf, because we saw it not reveal item. Probably Sack Skunk here. Oh, okay, Palo Sand, okay. Oh! Okay, no poison. No poison. I guess you don't need Palo Sand, actually. Yeah, that's true. You don't need Palo Sand. So this is a good play. I'm just scared of, like... Okay, I agree with Tom. So, Arcanine on Florg. Okay. floor keeps coming back in. Like, it's taken so much damage, and this is all from hazards. And the spiker is the Gastrodon. I wonder... Oh, actually, I'll look at that later. Okay, never mind. I'll do it now. I wonder if you could have tried forcing Gastrodon in more. So you got this. You should be going Gastrodon as much as you possibly can and spiking. Okay, yeah, but it lets in Floric here because you recover. Okay, I follow. This recover was bad. Yeah, this recover was a little bad. But I guess you don't really do much to Florg anyway, if you do something else. Like, the second spike doesn't matter that much. Are there any other chances to get it in? Here you can get it in. For sure you can get it in. Don't... I guess. I think it's Covert Cloak. That's why he's setting up. Okay, I get it. But he still isn't committed to the sweep. Just double? Okay, never mind. I'm bad. I'm so bad I forgot the Palace Hand was sackable. And its gun tank was sackable. Yeah, don't double. Sorry, Tom. I'm horrible. I'm so bad. Holy shit. But you don't need to do all that. You can just... Okay, yeah, sure. I'm like thinking of... I'm making like bad calls right now, but I'm trying to think of like alternative game paths. Like, I think if I'm Tom, I definitely want to just play this game, like the whole game, with 3 layers of spikes. Wherever possible. So that would mean also, if I have a Terra Steel, I would Terra Steel something, just to be able to mess with the Florg. Yeah. I think that's the best. I think if you have a Terra Steel, you definitely Terra Steel something, and just get all your hazards up. Yeah. I think that's a pretty winning game plan. Okay, yeah, this is something you could have done before. Now it's like... you lost a lot at this point. Now you also... okay, I don't think this is actually, like, my... There's, like, my hypothetical game plan, but I don't think this was, like, bad necessarily. This was bad, though. But, like, what even else can you do? What else can you even do? Poor Ditto. Okay, yeah. Now I get some stalling. When did he have time to Calm Mind? Guess he was predicting Protect. Is it gonna be Terra Poison Clear Smog? No Terra Poison Clear Smog. On a stall team, your Surf Recover. I don't know about that. Okay, yeah, and Suzuka will clean this up. So, pretty well played game. Suzuka went for some risks that actually paid off because Tom never really attacked. There were definitely some moments of playing scared from Tom. Or it was like playing passive, but like when you play stall, you're often baited into playing passively, I feel like. Which is why I don't like playing I don't like playing defensive teams, because I just feel like I play too scared, which is already like a bad habit of mine. Yeah, and this is a funny knock. You just risk losing to a crit. But yeah, that was a well-played game, and went out to China. Now for game 2, we have Metallica versus... No, sorry, not Metallica. 691. The SCL winner, yeah. Versus Stories, my SCL teammate. Stories, of course, playing for South, and Stories brings an Embor. Embor is a Pokemon I think is a bit unviable. There's not really many sets you can justify using over Paldean Tauros. There is Assault Vest, which can Sucker Punch. And I think that's about it as far as curving its own niche, which I don't really like. I also theorized a Scarf Arm Thrust Tauros, but it's worse than Embor, but it's worse than Double Kick Embor as a Lycanroc anti-lead. But then you get those Scarfed Reckless Boost Flare Blitzes, which would actually own in this game. But actually the Flare Blitzes look pretty powerful this game, either way. But like, you'd rather be faster than Arc. And 691's team is a pretty generic take on this like Frostmoth balance with Articuno Galar. Both of them are actually using Articuno Galar. Stories is using Hazard Stack, which like pre-SCL, I would never think of using Articuno Galar outside of Hazard Stack. And I still think it's amazing as a defog deterrent. Looks pretty great in this game too, because of Arcanine and defog. I would actually say it looks better for Stories off preview. Yeah, 691's Articuno Galar has to deal with Sandslash, which could be healing off damage. The Electrode actually looks pretty strong. There's a Wo-Chen, but Wo-Chen lets in Skunk for free. If Skunk is something like Toxic Spikes, that can be annoying as well. Pretty obvious Scarf Florg from Stories. Unless it's Scarfed Embor, but this team is so slow. I think you want Scarf Florg and you want Sucker Punch Embor. But yeah, I do like 691's team more. He has like the cute Pivot Core of Frostmoth, Electrode, some strong physical attackers. I'm pretty sure China liked offensive Mudsdale, which I approve of as well. And lead-wise, I kind of like Mudsdale lead for 691. Just looks nice into like a potential Embor lead. You probably wouldn't want to lead Embor though. You can also just lead Trode. I think Trode is safe. It's faster than everything. Yeah, Trode and Stories I'd probably lead. Maybe Flork even. You don't want to lead into Skuntank, but I don't think 691 would lead Skuntank into Mudsdale. Okay. So Mudsdale into Embor. CB Embor like probably gets a kill. Actually, no, it doesn't. So that's a weird moment. Huh. Why would you click knockoff? What are you knocking off? Huh. I mean, I'm guessing stories expected Arcanine? But why would 691 switch? Like, fearing Choice Band and saving HP? There's no switching for Choice Band. I mean, I wouldn't use Choice Band Embor. Like, I'd just use Choice Band Tauros then. Okay, not gonna lie, bad play by Stories. So, already up him on Embor. I was talking about how it's not great. And it contributed 29% before going down turn 1. Good Mon, good Mon. Now offensive Mudsdale gets rocks up. Nice 33 versus nice nothing. But it's this kind of Mudsdale. Honestly, you can just kind of stay in and be obnoxious. That's a pretty important crit. Is this not... Why is this heavy slamming? I don't think 691 needs to switch, man. Heavy slamming what? The Articuno? Okay, I don't know what Stories is doing, low-key. Okay, just click. It's just click time. Don't need to think much anymore. Nice chip, free knock. Yeah. Because of the crit, Mudsdale is super low now, so you can't even take a knock. Sandslash, about to get owned. You could even like bully this Sandslash and just try to 1v1 it. But okay, Arcanine is fine too. Yo, is this just a 6-0? This wins. This just straight up wins. Okay, not 6-0 because you kill yourself, but like still. Holy shit. Oh my god, 691 destroyed Stories. What the hell? I didn't expect that at all. Okay, this was not close. Holy shit. Preserve 6-0. Always preserve 6-0. Aww. Psyshock, yeah. Oh my god, that was destruction. 2-0 China. Okay, moving on from that beatdown of a game, we have Danny the captain, Story's sidekick, Fortnite main. Daniel here against Metallica. Metallica brought a quite strange looking team with Torn, with like double special breaker Torn plus Whimsicott, although if it's OBB influence, shoutouts OBB, this Whimsicott is Subseed. And absolutely useless this game because Daniel brought a Venusaur. And there's 2 Bruxish on the screen. Very, very strange. Presuming both of them are Scarfed, because none of these teams look offensive enough to justify Sword Stance. Scrafty... Oh, actually, okay. So, Metallica actually sent me this team to like check up, and it had a Diplin on it. And I didn't even respond because I was pretty busy that week, but I was gonna tell Metallica that Diplin is fucking dog shit and you shouldn't use it. And I only brought it to meme. Or I only brought it as a meme. And yeah, luckily Metallica changed it to Scrafty. Because Scrafty is just a lot better as a Pokemon. And in this matchup, Dipplin would have done basically nothing too. There's a Rotom Heat, there's a Venusaur, like all annoying mons for Dipplin. Zoroark too, you can never be sure if you want to switch stay in, because like Sledge Bomb's coming in. Zoroark also here is to like it'll probably mess around, it'll probably be disguised as Bruxish. What else do we have in this matchup dynamic? The Venusaur actually looked quite strong. The Tornadus kills everything except for Rotom. If it's knockoff, I usually like knockoff on like Specs Torn or Pivot Torns. That could be annoying. If it's like Nasty Plot, Focus Blast should also kill Rotom like pretty soon. But Danny's team is pretty fast paced. Like he has hard hitting stuff and then he has fast stuff that pivots. Not gonna look too deep at this matchup from preview. I think it's pretty even, although I usually tend to like having the Sandslash Alola team when it's against the Frostmoth team. Yeah. I think we can just start this up. Whimsicott lead. I would probably not have led Whimsicott if I'm being straight. Just because, like, Veno lead, and then you're fucked. And Metallica's not leading Torn, so you can probably lead Veno as Danny. So yeah, probably wouldn't have done that. Oh, he switches. Is that maybe a clue that he's not Scarf? I wonder what Danny was scared of. Was he scared of Stun Spore? I guess he just didn't want to click. But I was gonna say he doesn't want to click into Gastrodon. But he goes Rotom. He doubles Rotom, so he's expecting this thing to stay in. And maybe click Energy Ball. Or what? No, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think you ever click Energy Ball. So I don't really know what's happening here. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Holy shit. It's a Zoroark. Of course it's a Zoroark. Yeah, it's a Zoroark. I'm bad. I'm bad. Yeah, Rotom just face tanks the fucking flip turn. Good play by Danny. Gets so much HP back here. Okay, what's your Veno answer? Veno answer is Torn. Predict the Earth Power. If that was a knockoff, you would have been in trouble, bro. I don't know. I don't even Earth Power here as Danny. Like, if you have knockoff, you just always knock. Okay, sure. Metallica gets to play. Metallica's the GOAT. And Metallica doesn't get to play here. And Danny goes for the Storm. Okay. Danny expected a double switch. And Metallica expected a switch. Interesting turn. Interesting turn. Yeah, Metallica definitely expected Rotom Heat to come in here. And Danny knew Metallica wasn't gonna Bleak Wind. And expected a double into Gastrodon. Or Bruxish. That's interesting. I kind of like that. I like that from Danny. Yeah. Cool play. You're good. You're good at this game, Daniel. Oh, it's a jetpack too. That's funny. So Danny has momentum like crazy now. No item on the Sand Slash. I mean, no leftovers. I've recently been running Citrus Berry, but I don't know if I told Metallica that. Actually, I can look it up. One second. Never mind, it's just boots. I prefer Citrus Berry. I like the healing on Slash. Oh my god. So once again, torn on the Venusaur. Crazy plays. Rotom takes 25. That's Spadef Rotom, or is that just... Could be Spadef Rotom. Like, I've been playing around with that concept. Oh, this is annoying for Danny. It's a Rock Sand Slash. Okay, yeah. Metallica's gonna start chipping down really hard. Yeah, Scout for Grass Knot. Yep. Okay, that was pretty... Honestly, I want to say that's bad by Danny. The Scout was pretty obvious. Oh well. Venusaur's at 100. Metallica confidently clicks Specs Moonblast. Interesting. Keeps getting the drops, that's cool. Okay. Nice pivoting around. The Mudsdale is in without an item, and Scizor work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it had leftovers, so this is definitely Zorark. And now I think Scrafty can set up. Like, it's definitely Specs. Scrafty is probably going to be faster at +1. Depends on your spread. So Scrafty time or Bruxish time? Okay, Bruxish. On the Venu. Torn? Yep, Torn. Now something dies because rocks are up and the Rotom is knocked off. I can't I don't think this is Specs Torn. Like, the damage is not there. But it's playing like Specs Torn, but there's already a Specs Whimsicott. Maybe it's just Spadef Mudsdale. Oh, this was a good play by Metallica. Yeah, that was good. Actually, do you ever click this as Danny? Like, it allows stuff you don't want. And with the Mudsdale dead, this sort of just wins now. I think you just get another one. I would have gotten another one there, I think, but maybe killing this is more important. Because you want to be faster than Brooks. Actually, no, you can just DD now. I don't really know the roles. I just assume Scrafty would live. Maybe you could have just won there. Or he feared Terra Water, which does kill. But I wouldn't know if it does or not. Oh, so Bruxish just cleans up now. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize the Moth never... Oh, it did click U-turn and Defog. Fourth move, Quiver Dance. Danny, you're a menace. You're a menace for that. Unfortunately, you don't kill Sandslash in a million years. You just sack Torn? Yeah, I agree with just sacking Torn. Yeah, it's not Specs at all. It's Tailwind. Hard Scrafty. Sheds the fucking ice. And is faster. What is happening even? Okay, Stab Thunder Punch. GG. That was a funky game. I think both players played crazy, which I like. Like, not even like glazing the not saying crazy as in like they played well. They did play well. But like they actually played insane moves. That was fun to watch. Next up is Asa versus Imaksu 9, henceforth referred to as just 9. 9 brought a team from, it looks like a cross between something I would use around the time I fought Mind Gaming and LPZ in Circuit. I don't remember which weeks exactly they were, but I was using this like Gastro Cole, Guno. It was like one of the first. It was one of the like the first times Guno started seeing use. Virizion was what LPC used against me. I'm not a big Virizion fan. I prefer Decidueye Hisui, but I guess in this game Virizion is better because it has Stone Edge for Altaria, and Decidueye Hisui into Sneasel Hisui is pretty awkward because it outspeeds you by 1 point. The Toxtricity looks like standard Scarf. Bombardier looks just to be Boots. Asa's team, on the other hand. The first thing you have to notice with Rhydon teams is that they don't have Knock Absorbers. So this Bombardier is a humongous threat. Also worth noting is there's no healing for this Rhydon besides Leech Seed. Usually Rhydon likes to pair with Wish Florg because the Wish gives it HP back and they synergize quite nicely. But defensive Rhydon on teams without those two mons has to make some concessions. So this team is pretty weak to just Bombardier spamming knockoff and Brayford U-turn. The Rotom is going to have some trouble with the Gastro stopping it, so it's not really like a great Bombardier stop. The Guno looks just amazing here. Guno looks amazing here. Really amazing here. Should be able to handle Mellow. Rhydon gets knocked off, so its attacks do even more. If it's Freezing Glare, oh my god, GG. But you probably want Psyshock against Meloetta teams. But Psyshock on a Rhydon with knocked off Eviolite is some pretty huge damage. Actually, the same goes for Toxtricity. Like, Toxtricity, once the Rhydon is knocked off, huge. So, a lot hinges actually on this Rhydon not getting knocked off, and the Absorber probably being Altaria. I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of a tricky matchup for Asa. However, on her part, the Sneasel goes pretty hard. It is walled by Toxtricity, which is funny though. So that'll have to go. Rhydon, offensively at least, is not too hot unless it's Heat Crash, because their Virizion just stops it, which is funny. Altaria duds here a bit. Rotom duds. Wo-Chien Well, there's a Virizion here, so Wo-Chen is like super countered by Virizion. And Meloetta is the big threat. But I think between a dark type Guno and Colossal, there's more than enough to handle it. So I'd probably give this matchup to 9. Just because there's just some awkward things on Asa's team. And definitely the Wo-Chen is a huge dud. And yeah, there's definitely some duds on Asa's team. Meanwhile, everything on 9's team can pop off. Just looking at leads, honestly, as Asa, I lead Melo. Like, there's no other lead that makes sense to me. Maybe yeah, just Melo. Maybe if it's choiced Sneasel, you can lead choice Sneasel too. But I think you just always lead Melo. As 9, you don't want to lead Toxtricity. You want to lead something like Bombardier, I think? Okay, let's see. I think Gastro works for 9 too. Oh, Toxtricity. Okay, so just Toxtricity into Rhydon. Ooh, T-Spikes. Okay, so that was your plan. Okay. Okay, you kind of made a point here. Okay, that was a bit awkward. It's not choice Sneasel, because that does 0 damage, and spikes go up. This is annoying for everything. And a correctly predicted Psyshock. So now something has to eat a knock, and it's this Rotom, takes 10 billion damage. Now you have to sort of sack something to Pain Split. Sacks the Toxtricity Pain Split, that's completely fine. Asa doesn't want to lose this to Boomburst just yet, so she's probably gonna switch, and 9 makes the double. Yep, nice play by Asa. That's Chip. Chip is Chip. So back to Gastro. Asa calls it out pretty hard. I was actually thinking CC might do a KO Gastro, so Articuno might be better at that point. Okay, Asa made some good progress here. Honestly, yeah, okay, Rotom's good. Rotom's good. I was just like thinking, what if you just CC here? Okay. You're not going right on. That did so much. Okay, you didn't go right on. Because I think Asa doesn't want to get it chipped so badly, but like you want the Rhydon for this. So you just go Rhydon anyway, and you ended up taking more damage on Meloetta. What was the point of that? What? Okay. Why would you go Mellow? If you're expecting Volt Switch, you don't go right. You go Rhydon anyway. If you expect T-Spikes, you don't need to do anything. So what's the Mellow? I think Asa is hallucinating. Okay, yeah, Asa had a hallucination. Happens. And her Mellow takes 55 plus spikes for no reason. And more Big Chip. Wow, Heatcratch did nothing. Oh my god, that did nothing. It's funny as hell. Okay, Altaria, bit of doing nothing. You don't defog? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. yeah, you don't defog. But I don't know if Rhydon is to play. I think you should have gone. I think if you expect Guno, you should have gone Rotom. I guess Rhydon's sort of mid grounds if the Colossal gets a hazard up, but Asa's already playing in a way that she, at least with a Mellow, she's saying that she doesn't want the Rhydon chip too badly, and then she just, you know, she's gonna get chipped here. So I think Asa looks cooked. I think Toxtricity is gonna come in and it's gonna click Boom Burst a billion times, and then it's gonna be game over. This Guno is being played conservatively too. I don't think it necessarily needs to be so, but yeah. More chip on the right Dizzle. Yeah, it's not doing shit with these heat crashes. Virizion must be heavy as hell. Hurricane, I don't know what the roll is on this. I wonder if that mattered. Like for the game overall. Just tempo-wise. I mean, if this Altaria dies, you just send in Sneasel anyway. But if the Altaria lives... actually, yeah, it probably dies. This doesn't matter. Okay, burn. Okay. Scald is funny. Scald is very funny. Okay, Asa doesn't get hit by these. It's pretty hard to do Asa in with. Yeah. 3 for 3 with no contact abilities. And the Guno goes for the win, and I think this will get the win. I don't see a way to stop this. Oh, okay, that's how you stop it. Okay, makes sense. Oh, that's why actually the Virizion mattered. Because now they can come in and kill this. Okay, this could have been a closer game then. This could have definitely been a closer game. That one actually didn't matter though. Yo, what's up with this like pivoting around? I don't get it. And Articuno Galar is gonna sweep this. Asa got some turns wrong there. Oh my god, to full. Full is crazy. Oh, I think 9 is just going for the 1 KO. Okay. Okay. That didn't even do... Okay, you just have to hit Hurricane now. Funny game. I think the Asa was inconvenienced here a little bit, but I also think she made some pointless plays that set her back a little too far. Okay, well played by 9. I do think it was like a positive matchup, but preparation is still like part of the game. And this was a little strangely played from Asa's side too. And her team was very, very Bombardier plus like whatever weak. Because it relied so much on the right on just having Eviolite, and then there's no Absorber besides Altaria. And like Rotom. And they're both rock weak, so yeah, that was pretty awkward for her. Now onto the penultimate game. Taka from South and Yingzi from China. Taka brought a bad hyper offense. I can already tell it's bad. Just like sixth sense I've developed. This is not it. I don't like Scrafty on hyper offense. I've tried it. Maybe Taka has a different set. Sometimes it works, but I prefer other darks usually, or other fighters. Frostlass, which is I don't like Frostlass. It's not good into Lycanroc hyper offense. I guess China doesn't really use much Lycanroc hyper offense, so you can use it fine. I just don't like it. I don't like it into Hatchram. I don't like it into Lycanroc. I don't like it into like, I don't know. There's probably some other multi-hitters. Actually, maybe not. But I kind of dislike Frostlass more lately. That's not even the problem though. The problem is like Tatsugiri, Scrafty, Delphox. Delphox is kind of awkward because it's gonna be slower than Zoroark, which it's just never ideal. I don't really like Delphox much as a Mon solo. Tatsugiri is another one. It's not good. I'd even rather have Hatchram over it sometimes on hyper offense teams. Because this is so linear. Like, okay, you have the Suicide lead, then you have the Tatsugiri who's gonna Suicide Memento, then you have Scrafty who's slow after 1DD, Toxtricity who the entire meta is prepared for, and you have Delphox. Same for I mean, you have Decidueye, but I don't think Decidueye can just solo teams like that. And then you have Delphox, who is just slower than some important shit. Like, this Choice Scarf, Decidueye is going to be faster than it, and it probably has Knock nowadays. And the Zoroark is going to be faster than it, so I do not like this team from Taka. If rocks go up, which they very might well, because Copper can rock on Tatsugiri, it's just cooked. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, does the... Oh, Scarf Zoroark. Interesting. So it's Scarf Special Zoroark, which is not really something you see very often. But I've experimented with it. I've experimented with running a Modest Nature on it to increase power. Wasn't too impressive, but like, it's possible to run such a set. Oh, and he just trades it. Delphox is scary now. Delphox is really scary now. I hope this Meloetta came prepared. But he just goes straight Delphox. I don't know about straight Delphox. I would have probably sequenced this in a way. I mean, I'm like armchairing right now. Taka's better than me. He got to finals, I got to semifinals. But I would have probably sequenced this in a way that I go Scrafty so that he can't set up rocks safely. But yeah, now you trade your biggest threats for Meloetta. And I think now you lose. Wait, what? Don't you just kill this? I swear you just kill this now. You have your blaze boosted. Definitely like a chance to kill here, I think. Okay, there's definitely like a chance to kill here because 40 plus 20. I don't know what the roll is, I'm not going to calc it, but there's definitely a kill chance here you have with Delphox. Do I take it? Possibly, because Decidueye could potentially get an SD, and this is the only normal resist. I potentially take this. Because now you're too weak to really do anything to Decidueye Hisui. I don't know if I switch. Oh, okay. Okay, I stand by staying in and attacking. Taka wanted to set up on some Shadow Balls. Which, do you want to do that? Like, I don't think the Mellow is... Like, the Mellow was either gonna die or switch out, I think. But I'm just doing head calcs, but... Yeah. What do you do now? Now you just go Toxtricity, I guess. Goes Tatsu. Takes 1 billion. Now Copper comes in. You can play like this, it's fine. Oh, okay. That was a good double bite. In hindsight, Delphox, yeah. Delphox was scarier than I remembered. So... You don't want to give this Tatsu, so you probably go Copper, or you go... Yeah, you probably just have to go Copper. So, good play by Taka. And Copper... Copper Terra is interesting. Definitely doesn't die, but takes a massive chunk. I wonder how much that took. Probably around 60. Delphox is a strong beast. Especially blaze boosted. Okay, Taka cooking. Trailblaze, ew! And he gets staticked. That's what Asap did to him. Okay, now Copper's still at full, so this is like free. Oh shit, that did a lot. Okay, it's Choice Banded. Yeah. Choice Banded with Scarf Zoroark. That's pretty cool. Cool from China. I wonder if this would actually be pretty scary with the Copper chip down. Nah, not really. I think you're still fine. I mean, you'd have to switch and sack Mallow there, because you need to... Actually, no. No, Taka would maybe be in the driver's seat, because then it's Sucker Punch 50-50s. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate for Taka, but yeah, chipping the Copper there probably won. That's crazy. I was hating on this HO, but it did pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, well played by Taka. He made every right play. I think. Yeah, I think so. Like, he made all the doubles he needed to make. Not sure about going Scrafty here. Can just keep pelting with attacks, but yeah. Actually, I think Taka's better than me because he eventually uses the Delphox to force Copper to Terra. And if he hit this, I'd wager that Copper was in Boom Burst range. So yeah. I think realistically Taka should have won that. But he did get paralyzed because of Asa in the previous game, not getting paralyzed ever, or flame-bodied ever. Alright, so China wins now. It's 5-0 or 4-0, I'm not sure. And there's one extra bonus game, but this is the end of the series. And one final game. This is a bonus game because it happened after the series was already over. Separation with a Sticky Web team, I presume, versus Tene with the SCL Finals team that Jit used against me. So this is like defensive Rotom, Spec Zoro, defensive Rhydon with SD or something, Wishflorg, defensive Hurricane, Altaria, and Ditto. Separation, on the other hand, has what I assume is a Web's hyper offense, but you can never really be sure. I mean, why would you use Masquerain? But like, I clicked to the end of this game to see the spoilers, and it did not click Webs. I guess it doesn't need to click Webs ever because you don't care about Rotom, you don't care about Florg, you don't care about Altaria, you don't care about Ditto. Rhydon's slower anyway, it's literally just for the Zoro. Okay, misses Pump. So sad, bro. that was depressing as fuck, I won't lie. Do something, Delphox. Okay, well, it actually beats this 1v1. Oh, baited. Does this Flork just win? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's cooked. So cooked. Yo, I should have brought that. Oh my god, I should have brought that to SEO Finals. Oh, China, you're so smart. Why didn't I bring that, man? Why didn't I bring that? GG's. China wins the World Cup. Well played to South. They beat us fair and square. Actually, did they beat us fair and square? They're dirty cheaters. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Have a happy holidays. See ya.